Hello, this is Violer, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, well, we had to get lentils for this guy, but we did find out a bit about the little Alamegans and what they had to do with La Habrea, and then we got sent here. But this guy is homesick or something, and he wanted us to get a serving of lentils and chestnuts. Unfortunately, Falgor's float does not have them. There are 5 vendors in the game with this item, 1 in each of the main cities and 2 in, I think it said Horizon. They're in Thanalan somewhere. But I ended up going to Gridania and picking up. While I was there, I also picked up the rest of my Aetherite crystals, if you can't tell from the chat log. It's a horrible waking nightmare. Cannot unsee. The stew consisting of Lalafelian lentils and Gridanian chestnuts boiled in sour red wine. Yeah, you found it. It's my favorite dish in the whole world. Mom made this for me whenever I felt glum. It never failed to make me forget my... Wait a minute. You're trying to make me tell you about that, aren't you? No. Too horrible. You're gonna tell me? Oh. I forgot we have to soothe him. You try to comfort Medrod. And I guess we're treated to the little scene. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true. But that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was heading back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman! One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instance, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Hey, anything to ensure we won't have to suffer Madrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventure. It's the least I can do to repay her for bringing me lentils and chestnuts. Okay, so it looks like we're getting a lead on something. I think I know where this little quest line is going. I don't want it to go there yet, though. This is so ridiculous. Ideen has a proposal to make concerning your investigation. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only a skeleton known as Ziz can inflict such wounds. That's why some folks are pointing a finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 6 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths? Okay. I think I forgot to attune to this crystal, actually. So why don't I go do that before I forget again? Set my home point here as well, since we're going to be in here for a little bit. But we really want to go over this way, I think. Yeah, maybe. Nah, it's over there. So yes, we want to go over this way for now, to continue on with the main story. There's a bunch of little side quests in this area. Some are alright, some of them are freaking annoying. But to do them at your leisure. First quest will take us up here to Potable Perils. What am I doing at Potable Perils? Oh, hi Ziz. I'm gonna kill you now. Oh, Potable Perils. Search for the missing key. That's what it is. Well, I guess it's on the bottom level. And these ones have the paralysis move. You can tell because they're yellow. And if I'm right, is this naturally aggro? Yes. Bright balloon, I'm assuming that's something I won't have to worry about for a bit. But when I do, I'll probably have an item to deal with it. Okay. Next stop, over this way. At least the bright balloons don't aggro like you would expect most bomb monsters to do. Thinking back to pretty much any Final Fantasy game out there. Believe they've had bombs since the first game. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. No, I don't like being wrong. Okay, he's dead. Now, what do we got up here? Oh yeah, oh there is a quest up here that I can deal with. What do you want, Adama? Digging in the dark. Adama is in the dark and needs an adventurer's aid. Pray help me, friend. I've run clean out of lantern fuel and I feared I won't make it through the night. I've not tried it myself, but I've heard you can fashion makeshift lanterns by sealing those flying balloons inside these here lamps. Of course, it might take some coercion before they go in, if you know what I mean. Okay, so weaken and capture the bright balloons with the lamps. Okay, I guess I don't have an item to weaken them with. But, well, hopefully we can capture them. Hopefully they're not too strong. Oh, they're not really all that strong, to be fair. And, as usual, I'll probably do it around 30%. Oh. And they blow up, so hold on to your stun. Or walk out of the way. Either way. Okay, bright balloon. You're the second one I need. And we got him. Take him back to the man. You crazy, crazy, lazy man. He is lazy. We'll find out more about that later. Railroad fashion some lamps for me, friend. And an underdeveloped void sent balloon thrashes about inside the cove, ready to self-destruct at any moment. You're a godsend. Thanks to you, I can go back to me digging. And there's gold in our hills, hi-ho. And a leg up. Adama could use a lift. Maybe you can help me again, friend. I got my eyes set on new veins of ore, but these legs of mine aren't quite long enough to get me there. So, take a ladder. Might be so kind as to set these ladders up for me. I'd do it myself, but these parts have been terribly dangerous of late. Oh, you're gonna go mine in the dangerous parts, but... yeah. Okay. You know what? Don't even question it. It's the #1 rule of RPGs. Never question it. Because you are everything. You're the post office, you're the exterminator, you're the set ladders up for people who are too lazy to do it themselves, even though they're trying to say that they are afraid of the monsters down there when they're still going to go do work down there. But that's for another day. Okay, have we killed enough of this? No, we need 2 more. And there are 2, I believe. Oh, and there's the room key. We'll have to get that too. And I guess I can go set up his ladders. It's not that out of the way. Hey. Oh, 3 ladders. In fact, 2 of them are right there. I don't remember where the 3rd one is, though. probably also down there. At like the very bottom. We'll do that after we kill these two Ziz. I swear, a lot of these monsters just sound like the Dragon Zord when they die. I really should just put in a clip for comparison, but if you listen to it, really. I may have started taking some of my nighttime notes, but they haven't quite kicked in yet, so I know what I'm saying. Oh, let's get the key before I go down here. Key, tiny room key, too far away. Oh, you're gonna make me walk down this branch, aren't you? God, it's King's Quest all over again. Okay, found the missing key. Here, I have a ladder. Used for reaching those out-of-reach places. Place ladder is directed by Adamar. I actually think it was the third one that threw me off for a while. I don't remember why. Oh, probably because it's on the other side. And down. Like right here. Well, looks like we got a few quests to turn in, so let's get back to the upper area. First we'll turn in the stuff to the lazy guy. Because all lazy guys need help sometimes. Isn't that right? Me. It sure is! But we have to go all the way around and up. And I'm not enough up yet, am I? Yes, I am. There's a fate that spawns around here. It's not a bad one. It's one of the, well, I think it's a lesser type used one. You actually have to collect a amount of items, and you get points based on how many you turn in. Truly, you've done me well again. What with those nasty critters lurking about, I could never have done the job myself. I know not what manner of ore lies in wait, but mark me words, one day I'll strike a witch and leave this place behind for good. Trust me, if you're looking to go to Oda, you really don't want to. Okay, and we turn in the quest up at the spire. And, well, we'll go to the spire, so we can take care of that. And we have a Ziz after us. We'll probably have a Bane Mite in a moment. Called it. And another one. That we just have to run past. It'll be fine. See? They all went away. Okay. Hello, Votafont. These parts abound with particularly ferocious beasts. You do well to keep a wide berth of adventure, lest I'd be left to clean your carcass off the forest floor. Yeah, I kinda got a report. Your boss was kinda too lazy to deal with it. A report from Godwin, you say? Very well, let us see. Traveling merchant waylaid by Keycran bandits, adventurer's hand-bitten, clean off by feral Ziz, etc., etc. The usual banalities. What's this? Sightings of a masked man? No casualties yet reported, but due vigilance should be exercised? Troubling news indeed. These parts are perilous enough without some masked marauder stirring up trouble. Thank you, friend. Rest assured that the Adder will be on the lookout for this interloper. Okay. What do you want, Orianne? Save the trees! I'm not tying myself to one. As a wood whaler, it is my sworn duty to protect the nation from the Ixal. Yet as a Gridanian, it pains me to see the trees around me wither and die while we are off fighting battles. The shroud hairs have grown destructive of late, gnawing away at trees and ripping shrubs from the ground. Yet we cannot very well tell the birdmen to save their spears while we hunt oversized slugs, can we? And so I turn to you, adventurer. Pour this week-old ale over the withered trees, and the culprit should be along in short order. You would bring the wood much succor if you could put them down. Well then, I guess we are pouring alcohol on the trees. Why not? Yes, alcohol is good for trees. No, it's good for some people, not me. Alcohol just doesn't taste good to me. Shroud hair. Why are they called hairs if they're slugs? Could you, like, give me some kind of, I don't know, bunny of death? Have you not seen Monty Python? I mean, that's a good example of a bunny. And even a killer one. Okay, 1 tree down, 2 to go. Sprint a little. Scarred tree number 2. Oh, we have aggro. Bane might aggro. Only when you are dead will I allow you to pour alcohol on the trees. I don't watch the Batman movies, so, I butchered that quote. Only when you have died do I give you permission to pour alcohol on the trees. Still doubt I got it anywhere near right, but that's how it goes. I spent a lot of time with these, not these particular hairs, but the slug monsters in trying to level Paladin today. And let me tell you, it was annoying. I hate that aqueous discharge they do. Just hate it to death. Hate it with all of my life to death. Alright, the third one's up here. And target out in range. Of course it's not. Get down here. Oh, I can't wait. This week we will be unlocking Warrior. I can pretty much promise that. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but I'm hoping by Wednesday I will get that far. Because pretty much as soon as I hit 30 and I've come to a nice round point in the storyline, I will switch to actively going after Warrior. And I just dropped. That's not what I really want to do. So, get my chocobo. Okay, I just gotta go back up. If we can find up. It's like that math problem that they give you. If X is down, what is up? It's who cares? And this is our first time with Heavy. You get it from, if you're mounted and a monster attacks you, you have a chance to get it. It's a fairly decent chance to get it. It lasts for 20 seconds, so even if you're back in town, it's gonna hurt you. I mean, it doesn't do damage. The only effect it has is slow. And other than that, that's the only time Heavy ever comes into play in this game. I think a Malboro's bad breath will give you Heavy, but, well, you shouldn't need to move around much for a Malboro. Well, shouldn't have to move around much if you're good. Thank you, Adventure. I can battle the Ixal with a clear conscience now, knowing that those like you are friends to the forest. Florentel, whose name this spire bears, was one of the greatest heroes from the time of Gridania's foundings. His martial exploits were exceeded only by his love for the forest, and his love for Eugenia, the namesake of her sister spire. Do such tales of yore not set your heart aflutter? No. What now? Need your help in obtaining something not easily come by. As you have proven yourself a capable ally, I would entrust you to a task more ambitious than the slaying of hares. Perhaps you have encountered some curious constructs of living stone in these parts. They have emerged from the southern landscape in the wake of the calamity, and their numbers have only burgeoned thenceforth. For each one we slay, another rises to the surface to take its place. My comrades and I are wits' end. It is clear that we must take this battle to the source. There is a researcher by the name of Yam Epican who frequents the Bob and Cork and Falkord's float. I expect she might be able to shed some light on the matter. Take the sealing vessel and capture the living soulstone of one of the golems. Mind you, you'll have to weaken the reverse, deliver the soulstone to Yam Epican, and see if she can ascertain the golem's origins. Okay. So, words. But we'll do that later. Because we have other quests to turn in. I'm kind of surprised my rested experience bar hasn't dropped. Figured at some point it would cap, but maybe it doesn't. Well, no, I did see it go a bit into the gold area earlier, so I have to be near cap after this level. And, well, wow. Okay, the medicine's kicking in faster than I thought. It's kind of glad I didn't take the harder stuff. Okay, what are we doing in here? Gogolata? By nod and thaw, this compares a dastardly plot. My chambers are spacious to meals. Oh God, the wonderful blah 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 blah. Well, yourself, that's why I always say, if you can't hold your liquor, stick to the tea. I'm sorry, do you have something for me? I have a tiny room key. I have been searching everywhere for that key. You're a godsend, friend. You must forgive me. There's rumors of a suspicious masked man in these parts. They've got both me and my customers on edge. Anyway, thanks to you, that ale-swilling fool can sleep soundly in his bedtime. You do well to find safe lodging as well, friend. Oh, what are you going to have us do now? Airline of the Bob and Cork would ask you to help with housekeeping. See that painting over there? Well, of course you can. It's covered in a fortnight's worth of dust thanks to my do-nothing employees. I dust them right off, but I reckon the sluggards would better learn the lesson if they saw a customer like you doing the deed. What do you say? A few swishes with a chocobo duster to do the trick? And I'll make it worth your while. Okay, so we're supposed to dust off paintings. Pretty painting. Let's see. 2 feather dusters. Simple duster woven from chocobo feathers. No chocobos were harmed in making of this handy household cleaning tool. My mocha's getting cold. And the other painting is upstairs. Over here. Where this guy seems to take a particular shine to it. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass later. Thanks, friend. If only my employees share the love of fine art that you and I do, eh? The painting upstairs, especially, don't ask me why, but the lonesome figure standing there gazing up into the distance. I'm not usually the sentimental type, but it stirs something inside me. Is he wistfully remembering adventures long past, or stealing his nerve for a battle to come? Sadly, what with the artist's identity and mystery, he might never know. I bet the guy upstairs is the artist. Trouble on the road. Alluin has concern for the well-being of one of his customers. Let's look at time. Whatever is keeping her. My apologies, friend. You've caught me in a fretful matter. Humor. The young girl had reserved a room with me tonight, yet she's nowhere to be found. There's ill rumors about these parts late. Try as I might, I can't help but fear the worst. Would you be so kind as to go and check? Okay, where you want me to go and check? Please don't tell me you want me to go into Beastman Camp. You just want me to go over there. Ah, I could do it. Oh, quest turn in. Problem I have with Gridania's Aetherites is the fact that most of them are in water. So I have to jump out of them. Okay. What you got for me? Already seen to the Ziz? Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find out to suggest that the creatures are culprits? Nothing? Truth be told, even if they're warproof, I don't know what it would look like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike the Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us the mess down in his winged eyeball. Well, simple. Adrian has further knowledge of the mysterious deaths. There's something else I heard about the deaths. Appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I better watch myself, eh? Hehehe. On seemingly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around this. Something of a whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon, but I'm going to have to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so if you have to throw the thing, once you've torn the rock a new one, bring some back from fragments and I'll take them a gander. Let's see, seeing eye to wingless eye. There's something you should know, but I've been keeping this to myself lest I worsen Medra's paranoia, but I too have seen this winged eyeball. I can't say whether it was a coincidence but my sighting took place precisely at the same time Medra's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. He looked up. I found myself looking in his gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had mind to investigate. Oh, you know we will. But I don't think I have any quests to go that way. No. So, let's head over here. And down. So, yeah. Okay, yes, this medicine is kicking in a lot faster. I got a couple more minutes, but in case I kind of pass out or go nonsense mode, yeah, just assume it's nonsense mode. But we need to come down. Actually, you know what? I think I want to end this episode a little early instead of late for once, because I really think I need to get to bed. So, it's been Violator. Hope you enjoyed and have fun.